I want him to, like, you know, fire chains out into 2 planets and spin around like nunchucks and just smash a guy with like 2 small moons. They should have like ninja style speed with these weapons, you know. And that's what I do when I approach choreography. I just want to see some cool shit, you know.
Hello and welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of Rant Stuntmen React. We've got another great episode lined up for you today. Mike Lambert is back with us. Thank you for joining us, Mike.
Thank you, it's an honour. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if you didn't see Mike's last episode, go and check it out. We looked at his work on Snyder Cut of Justice League and also an amazing fight he has with Jet Li in a film called Unleashed, so go check that out. So for this episode, Mike has been in the industry for 28 years. He's got so much experience, so we're really going to delve into kind of some of the philosophies and our kind of thought process behind just fight scenes, action scenes, stunts in general in film. So we really hope you enjoy that more kind of in-depth analysis. First clip we're looking at today is from Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. And Mike was actually the fight coordinator on this film. And we're looking here at kind of one of the main big fight sequences. Tell us a bit about this, Mike. I mean, this is a pretty kind of big scale, epic kind of fight.
Yeah, this was a pretty epic fight to be part of, like filming it, the whole process. I mean, they're practical waves as well. Dom Tui was the special effects guy, so they were like firing bucket loads of water,
really?
Ton loads of water at people. But I mean, the CG is incredible in this sequence.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just amazing.
Was it the two of them doing the whole fight?
Yeah, yes. They might have done one pass with the stunt doubles,
right?
But Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver were so good. They rehearsed so much. They could just do it all themselves. I mean, Daisy Ridley. I mean, I've some stunt people can't learn a fight as quick as she did. She'd literally come in. I remember one bit we had a staff routine for her, like a 30-beat staff routine, quite technical as well.
Yeah.
She came in. We showed her twice. And she had it. Like in 10 minutes, she had the routine.
Wow.
She had like this crazy, like
photographic
memory. Amazing, and she moves really well as well for an artist. She's great.
Well, did you have like the FX sabers, right?
Yes, basically with the FX sabers, what they had early days on, we said right, we've got to iron out the things with the sabers because Daisy and Adam, well, Daisy particularly was saying they were pretty heavy. So we got one of these lightsabers, and yeah, they've got like the tubing in, and it's like a practical saber. So in one bit, she's got to have 2 of them. So we got these 2 lightsabers, and I did a little bit of, you know, jiggery pokery with them. I'm like, oh, my forearms are burning a bit. So we basically went back and said, right, we got them stripped down. We got basically the saber cut in half because they're going to be VFX anyway.
Right.
So we got the sabers cut in half and half the weight, and then they were like dynamic. Because this is what a lot of people forget. It's a lightsaber.
Yeah. Yes.
Light as in a play on words, it's not heavy. Yes. It's just basically the hilt, and that's just a laser beam. So they should have, I mean, if you look at Force Awakens, which I love Force Awakens, but he's swinging it like it's a broadsword.
Right, yeah.
And you're going, wait a minute, why is he swinging it like a broadsword? It's not heavy. Technically, it's just a pew, it's a laser.
Yeah.
So that's what they should be. They should have like ninja style speed with these weapons, you know?
From a performance point of view, from them, they're soaking wet the entire time. That must have been.
It was October, and it was literally, she was a trooper. I mean, it was literally freezing. All the crew, I mean, behind the scenes, we're all there with North Face jackets on, you know, balaclavas, gloves, layered up like 3 or 4 layers. And Daisy was literally, look, just like
bare arms,
and she was freezing. Adam was as well. But she's just a trooper. I mean, she's one of the best artists I've ever worked for. Professional, hard-working, and such a nice kid. She's such a nice girl, you know.
Good, it's good to hear. From a choreography point of view, what was you thinking here? Like when you were kind of thinking about this fight, what was your?
Like for me, I try to put together what I'd like to see. If I'm sat there munching on my popcorn, sipping on my favourite beverage, what would I like to see, you know, when I'm watching it?
Yeah.
And that's what I do when I approach choreography. I just want to see some cool shit, you know, basically.
I think that's a good way to approach it.
But yeah, but sometimes, you know, the director ultimately
That's the last say.
Yeah, of course they have the last say, and they're just going from A to B. Okay, how do we get from A to B? Yeah, there's a bit of dialogue, I want a bit of a fight. Sometimes, I'm not saying JJ is not bothered, but some directors are not that bothered about how they get to A to B. No. I mean, it is like I said, it is a cool fight. You know, I'd give it, for me, I'd give it like probably a 7 out of 10. but I wish it had been 11 out of 10.
Sure.
You know, it had the potential to be 11 out of 10.
Sure.
You know.
Okay, next clip up is from Alita Battle Angel. Personally, I'm very disappointed this film kind of didn't do better. I really love this film. Some really creative action. And the reason we're looking at it is because Mike's a fan as well, and he wanted to kind of just discuss some of the action. And we're looking at a scene here where they kind of have that first big fight in the alleyway. Why do you enjoy this one, Mike? What do you think?
I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this is right on my street. It's just the action, the angles, the moments, everything about it. I mean, look, jump spinning back kick, smashed against the wall, then also just like, yeah, you know, cyborgs with blades, and what can't you like? Yeah. It's just right up my alley, literally up my alley, the fighting alleyway right now. I just think it's an amazing film. I just love it.
From imagining the fight point of view,
yeah.
they know they can pretty much do whatever they want because they've got all the CG and stuff like that. Do you think that helps?
Unlimited freedom, but depending how early the stunt team were involved. Like, if this was already previous months before, say for example, the director got together with the previous team and already, okay, we're working out these beats, I want this, and they go, okay, and then they just go to the stunt guys, okay, now you want to simulate this, a guy's going to be doing like a jumping sidekick on a wire, then maybe it's all been pre-planned and set out.
Yeah.
If early days, the stunt team and the fight coordinator had input, then yes. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I mean, this would be amazing to work with something like this. Not like a lot of the films I work on, not everyone, but a lot of them, I'm getting told to tone down things like, no, you know, we can't be jumping 10 feet in the air and spin 3 times, then do a back kick, you know. I'd love to work on a film where they go, oh, I want more jump spinning back kicks.
Yeah,
you know?
give me that 7 spins, please.
Exactly. I want the woman to punch this dude and he smashes through like 5 or 6 walls and then through a mountain. You know, I want him to, like, you know, fire chains out into 2 planets and spin around like nunchucks and just smash a guy with like 2 small moons. You know, it's like, I want to see that stuff, you know?
Or in this case, I want a woman to take off her trench coat and she's got metal blades.
Yeah,
and
but still wearing fishnets.
Yes, moments like that, you know, they're just the spins.
Yeah, but it's cool, like, you know, I've worked with people and they'd be like, no, why would they spin into action like that? Because it's cool, exactly, you know what I mean? Like, I like it, you guys get it, it's like, yeah.
Like, she didn't need to do that spin, but it looked wicked.
No, exactly. But it's like the whole thing, like, I love that where you've got the assassin, whatever, and they've got the long coat on the hat, look up, coat drops, and then they draw the old semicircle of do not enter, or, you know, with this katana or the sword. Do they have to do that? No. Does it look cool? Hell yeah. So, you know, it's stuff like that.
Thank you for watching the show, guys. We really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Mike for coming down talking all things film and fights with us.
Thanks for having me, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Join us again next week when we'll have more stunts from the world of film and TV. And make sure you check out all the other episodes on Screen Rant's channel. There's about 20 episodes in there, so go and check them out. See you again soon.
Thanks, guys.